What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to the Dryad Only hardcore playthrough in Dungeon Defenders 2. This time around, we are moving on to Chaos 3. We've got our champion score unlocked to get that achievement at the end of last episode. So let's hop on into Chaos 3 and get it done. Now, the special enemy in Chaos 3 is the Geode, but in addition to that, we're going to have the Vanguards from Chaos 1 there as well. So with this in mind, we are going to want to avoid projectile-type attacks. So the Dryad, of course, the only projectile defense she has is the Harpy's Perch, which we haven't been using anyway, so we shouldn't really have too much of an issue in this one. Now, for Chaos 3, we do want to start collecting up some of those reroll materials. So with that in mind, for the first one here, I am going to head back into the Unholy Catacombs. Let's get it done. Now, at the end of last episode, we set up our Chaos 2 relic, this Gobu Boom servo that we found with Fire Servo. We've got that on a nice Chaos 2 relic now, and we're going to be relying on that Gobu Boom pretty heavily here to get the job done on this one. So we're going to build this time exactly the same way we did last time around. And we're going to tree it out all the way out here. And then we're going to just give it some bees. And then kind of a last resort slime. I'm not sure how many are we going to be able to put here. I think we'll have to sell one of them. Let's see how the DU works out here. With 6 of them. I think 6 is probably excessive. We're going to need at least 120 DU left for that slime action. Ideally, we'd have 240 left for 2 slimes, but we can make do with just the one here. Alright, we got 200. We can actually do the 240 if we get rid of 2 bees. That is going to give me 20 left over as well. So let's just get rid of two bees on the outside here. And then that's going to give us all the DU we need to be able to go with a slime there and say a slime there. We're getting the slimes in for the oil. And then, of course, with the fire mod being on the bees, that's going to give us the ignite combo, which is going to help us deal with Draken Lords, but more importantly, ignited enemies take increased damage, so we're going to be getting a little benefit there. Alright, so looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and get some tree upgrades in. What else do we want to do? Well, I mean, we can upgrade the bees. We'll throw a couple of upgrades just around. We got enough for one more. Alright, so let's start it up and make it happen here. Now, we've got that range on the bees, so these guys are going to be going all the way down to the spawns, which should make life a little bit easier. Since we have the Vanguards in the mix from Chaos 1, that, of course, means that we've got a lot of goblins. So, a lot of goblins mean a lot of booms, and the Gobu Boom is going to be able to get it done for us. So we got the regular little goblins that would come in naturally, but then we're going to have the Vanguards as well. And as you see, you know, just kind of trivial. So far for Wave 1 anyway. It's just everything is getting slapped right down below there. Try to stay corrupt, though. That way we would get that additional bee. And everything doing pretty good. The Hornets, of course, also handle the flyers, so as the flyers push in, we shouldn't have any issues there. And I think we can just let the last bit of these die off, and we'll start starting up for the next wave. Just going to kind of spam upgrades on this one. I don't think it's going to be super important. The majority of the damage we got out there going right now is coming from those Gobu Booms. So with that in mind, upgrading doesn't really do anything for me. Now, you know, obviously you got to get a kill before a boom servo is going to work. So we do want to upgrade, but I'm not super concerned with any like specific update or upgrade priority or anything like that. All right, looking good. Let's just go ahead and let it fly here. We'll drop 3 more stars and then just go corrupt and chillax it out. So I didn't look at the boss that's coming. That's one of the benefits you have of getting Ignite in the mix, is it gives you a little bit of a casual nature where you don't have to necessarily worry too much about what boss you're getting at all. You're getting that increased damage, which is just going to burn all the bosses the second they get into slime range. And it's pretty significant. I think my only concern for this map will be the flyers. The bees are doing a great job at taking them out right now, but the flyers will get more and more intense as we make our way through here. We got a Slickelion too. Got mixed emotions on what to do there, but I kind of feel like I should get in the mix on Slickelion here. Looks like he's taking good damage right away, but we can petrify him. Keep him right here. Since it's early in the run, we're going to have to deal with that guy several more times. Alright. Grab the rest of these stars, and I guess we'll start over this side this time, since we started spamming it out over on the other side last time. Got a lot of mana down there, but I'm not even going to bother with it. Just going to take what I pick up naturally and what's given to me as we move through. Let's definitely get a few more stars down, though. Looking good. Let's let it fly here. We got Slickelion once again. We got to kill him 2 more times, so... with that in mind, let's get at least 1 Petrify on him. Just to slow him up a little bit, keep him down there away from our tree. The power of the Gobu Boom is just unreal. Absolutely incredible. Here come our little vanguards, and those guys are all going to boom as well. Alright, we got a siege roller we're going to have to deal with. Looks like Gribbs is just going to get handled. We won't worry about him. The siege roller, I think I'll wait until, well, actually, the pack's pretty much gone now. I'm going to say we'll wait till the pack clears out, but they are all clear. Try not to stand in those rocket explosions. Alright, we got our first Chaos 3 legendary item. Last Stand and Orc Chip. That's a nice little increase to our hero damage. I think we'll go ahead and use that bad boy. And just gonna spam from this point. Good enough. I'm not sure how many Chaos 3 runs it's going to take. I'm assuming it will take 5 or 6, at least, to get enough champion score to get up to the next stage. But we'll see what kind of a bump we get from this first run. Alright, we're looking pretty good. Just guarantee that we've got no Slickelion issues. When you're doing these B-Spam builds, I say it all the time, but just look at your nests if you've got bees sitting there, then you've got too many. We don't have any bees sitting stagnant. So with that in mind, we are good to go on the number of hornets nests we got down. All right, we got a cannon ogre. Cannon ogre's just about dead already. Yep, cannon ogre down. Looks like we got a totem that time. That's probably going to be a pretty fat upgrade. Let's go ahead and yoink that bad boy. And let's see. 5,600. Oh, wow. Yeah, so that's a huge gain. 2,600 defense health. What does that do for a tree? Let's take a look at him. It's got one upgrade on it now at 83,000. We put that totem in. Oh, wow. 153k. That's just so huge. So, nice big fat totem upgrade there. And, yeah, I think we're good to go for the last wave, so just go ahead and let them fly. I'm going to ignore the Slakelion this time and get my stars spammed down. We don't have to deal with him anymore, so it doesn't matter if he makes a little progress. Actually, it looks like everything's dying without even going corrupt. There's a couple of stragglers pushing up, it looks like. Another cannon ogre. Got a regular ogre here, too. And we got Tuskar. Looks like the cannon ogre died off. Looks like Tuskar is just getting brutalized. But yeah, looking good. No more legendary loot. There is our achievement for our first Chaos 3 win. And let's see what's in the box, and then we'll head out and take a look at the loot and see exactly what that did for our champion score. Alright, so looking through here, I don't really have any standout gear. There's actually a melee boom. We'll throw that on the slimes. That's a big upgrade. We got a storm servo there. We'll just drop it on the Nimbus for now. We've got upgrades, but nothing absolutely crazy here. So what I'm going to do is swap on over to my mule. That got me up to 1263 champion score. Now, what are we needing for Chaos 4? We need 1740. So we're definitely going to have to do several more maps here in Chaos 3. Looking through, we are, we're 6 of 10 now. So we were 2 Chaos 1 maps. What was it, 3 Chaos 2 maps? Yeah, 3 Chaos 2 maps, and now we're 1 map in to Chaos number 3. So I mean, we might be able to get through Chaos 3 before, or by the time we finish this quest, but it is going to be really, really close. But anyway, that is where we're at right now, so that will get it for now. Thanks a ton for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you soon.